Rockwood Ultralight Model 2304DS here at Haylett RV on a beautiful day. Rockwood is the #1 selling lightweight out there. The question naturally is why? What makes them so special? That's what I'm going to hit on in this video. Immediately I want to mention we're looking at a highly upgraded unit, not a base model. Not every single 2304 we carry or you see is going to be equipped like this. So if pictures look different, if our listing describes different features from what you see here, please understand that we're a high volume dealership and it's just not possible to reshoot a video every single time with the time and effort we put in here. So right away we're looking at things like a nice power awning, power tongue jack. Lightweights today, those things are a dime a dozen. What you need to do is ask the fellow you're talking to, hook power up to it and run the awning in and out, push the power tongue jack, watch how fast they move and listen to how hard they whine. Rockwood uses better grade motors in any appliance. Everything you're going to find on a Rockwood's a step above. Immediately, one of the big differences here is this is a Sapphire edition. That's giving us the milk chocolate nose cap, and it's giving us the vanilla ice cream cone skin color here. Frameless windows, which are not only awesome looking, but the window pane does help hide the seal to help protect that over time. We're getting true one-hand baggage doors. First of all, this is a slam latch door with a magnetic latch. Notice how it folds all the way open and it's easier to operate that way. Standard feature is that we do have a little solar charge port here. That's not made for running your air conditioning and your refrigerator on solar panels. You need serious money and power conditioners to do that are not present on any standard RV. Those are aftermarket items. The solar charging you're seeing on travel trailers today, which all of a sudden took off like crazy, is designed to keep your battery topped off if you want to run a few lights. Construction in lightweights is highly variant. They are drastically different in how they are put together. Rockwood is at the top of the heap in how they are built. A lot of lightweight trailers, you can walk up to them, thump on the sidewall, it's nice and solid, it's laminated, but if you walk over to the sidewall and push on most of them, they buckle right under your hand. Rockwood doesn't do that. These things are super solid. They're fully laminated. The only part of this RV that is not laminated is the front wall because of that nose cap, and it is fully aluminum caged. That's why there's a rear ladder on here. This is truly a zero flex walk-on roof. If you want to service it, if you want to stand up there to look out at the neighbor's yard, I don't know, whatever, you can do it with zero issues. Again, remember we have laminated rear walls, roof, floor, every single thing on here. Right here we have an outdoor TV and grilling station. The television that's inside doesn't remove. The entire swing arm the TV's on removes, hooks up out here so you can face the TV whichever direction you want. Now you have a little outdoor grill here that does come included with any Rockwood Ultralight model, by the way. So you can watch, do some grilling while you're watching the race or catching the game, never miss a beat. Now this is a left or right-handed grill station, which most guys aren't going to give you. I have this set up for lefties right now. So most people are they're gonna play around with the tongs or the spatula on the grill. They're gonna set the stuff down on that side because it's easier. But for right-handed folks, which most of us are, you just simply move it, put the grill over here, you're done. That's all there is to it. I mentioned how everything's a cut above on a Rockwood. Right here, we're looking at $1,000 extra not found on virtually any other lightweight trailer. I can think of one variance to that, one example that doesn't fit that mold, and they don't have the resale value Rockwood does. These are Torsion Axles. They're a rubber dampener system, they're shock absorbing, and they're going to provide you a better ride and more longevity in your coach because the shocks and jolts from the road don't get translated and passed up through the sidewalls. That's where a lot of your leaks come from. When the roof is subject to a lot of vibrations, the windows, that stuff loses its shape. It stops being square, and that's where leaks come from. The 2304DS is the biggest 23-foot camper you will ever see. What I mean by that, we have two big slide outs. I'm standing next to the kitchen slide, and we have the big U-dinette slide out here. All of your large fixtures are off of the floor plan. So you are never going to, if you two bump into one another in this camper, you gotta communicate better because there's lots of room in here. Real quick, I want to mention this is called the Metropolitan Floorplan with cherry finish and wood look flooring. All three of those things can change depending on what we have in stock. If the video looks drastically different from what we have in stock in our photo tour, you now understand why. Again, I was talking about construction. Rockwoods are built like tanks. Zero flex roofing. The U-dinette over here in the big full depth slide out, which most lightweights have 18-inch deep slides. This is 36. It's deeper. It's more space. Folds down into a 7-foot bed if you need it. With a freestanding table. If you need an island kitchen, you got it. If you need a picnic table, you got it. If you want to sit at your sofa and eat dinner, you can do that. The nose cap and this little floating ottoman right here, those are newer at the time of this filming. Those were not on the original generation of 2304 DS models. You know, changes happen all the time, so don't be surprised if it changes even after this video is recorded. You see, it's the perfect height for a perfect footstool right here. There is storage beneath it. However, the cool part, it's on casters. It's super, super easy to move. So it comes over here and forms the perfect extra bench for your U-dinette. So you can actually sit more people at this U-dinette where most of them cannot. While I'm already facing over here, I'm going to take a quick peek at the entertainment center, show you all the bonus hanging storage, and that is hanging storage for like your jackets and whatnot right there. Above the entertainment area, again, remember this whole TV swing arm assembly goes indoors or outdoors to face wherever you want. We have a full set of charging stations here, so all of your devices, laptops, tablets, cell phones, all that can charge right here. While it's charging, your phone can wirelessly link to the stereo and you can enjoy whatever kind of music you want wirelessly. This is an upgraded stereo not found in virtually any other RV because Rockwood was willing to pay $1 more for a better product. The range on these is exceptional. Now what's really cool is a free application you can download on any smartphone. You sync this up to that stereo and your phone becomes a remote control. It's super cool. The cool 2-in-1 aspect of this travel trailer is this front Muprhy bed. During the day, you don't need the bed. Most people don't need the bed. It's 8 foot of trailer you're just not benefiting from. So that cuts this floor plane down from 31 to 23 feet plus the tongue and bumper. You know, you're getting the benefit of 2 trailers in one setup. You get a big living room during the day, and then at night, here's how easy this is. I only have one hand. That's all that, you know, more effort this takes. Fold the sofa down. Pull the bed down. You're done. That's exactly how long it took to convert this from a front living room to a full walk-around bed. That is awesome. Now, on both sides of the bed, we have stands with power outlets to run your CPAP machines and charge your phones. Both sides of the bed have extra storage. Both sides of the bed have their own little drawer spaces here. Both sides of the bed have windows that open for ventilation and a vent above for even more. All of the lights in a Rockwood are all LED. You are not going to have to worry about replacing incandescent bulbs, and you see how much of a difference they make right there. So flipping around from the front living room, bedroom, whatever you want to call it, to the rear, this is all a slide out. It's one big slide. I don't know, I'd call it a super slide, but it ain't far off. It's a pure kitchen slide, and it's monstrous. It gets all of this storage and large fixtures pushed off the floor, and that's what's giving us all this extra space. And you are getting just a ton of storage for it. All this space right here, this is storage space that's easy to access and intelligently designed that most lightweights can't match. And again, made to last. This is a larger refrigerator. Most lightweight trailers have a 6 cubic foot fridge. This is a 7. It's 17% larger. The little retro style easy door handles are kind of the dead giveaway to that. Long story short, this is getting you an extra shelf that the others do not get. Now notice, this is real wood. This is plywood. This is not pressboard and particle board with sticker wraps. Rockwoods are giving you the larger 22-inch oven instead of the smaller 16-inch oven. And they flush mount the stovetop to maximize your total countertop space here. Another item on the Sapphire Edition is the Corian countertop upgrade. But again, lots and lots and lots of storage in this slide out that you just normally would not get otherwise. And I love that they included a rear window back here where normally you would not get one. The Corian countertops also open up the opportunity for an under-mounted sink, and you see that little flag. It's American flag for a reason. This is American stone cast sink. Forest River is awesome for American sourcing as many of their products and pieces and parts as they can. You know, they only go to a non-domestic supplier if there's just not a good domestic supplier available. One thing I do want to mention, and it's a little easier to see here, you see how this is rounded? This has an arched cathedral ceiling. Very few laminated lightweights have that because it's very hard to laminate on an arch. Rockwood does it well though, and we don't have problems with them. Huge sink in the bathroom. Grown person can actually wash their hands in this sink. And they do give you good medicine cabinets so that you can keep your countertop space clear of clutter. This has a 5th wheel shower and an ultralight camper. just usually not the case. This is another area Rockwood kills people. This is not only the larger ceiling vent fan, but if you really peek through there, you see those fins, these things back here? This has the roof rain vent cover built right onto it, straight from the factory, so that you can run this thing even in the rain. You can keep some airflow going. It is an absolute monster floor plan. It is, I mean, the perfect couples camper. Give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and have some fun. Happy camping.